welcome to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local light worker. I'm a tarot reader and an astrologer, and today I thought I'd create a pick-a-card reading that answers some of your suggestions. So you've asked me to create a pick-a-card reading on the topic of your crush. And what are they feeling? What are they thinking? And that's exactly what I'll do. I love to create readings that can be specifically applied to your situations. So this is a reading that could work more for people that are in low-key romantic connections, not necessarily for those in like a longer-term connection. But feel free to take these messages and apply them to whatever you wish, whatever suits your situation. I know a lot of you are just listening to my readings because you like my voice and you like to hang out. And I am super excited that I'm able to convey a feeling of peace, tranquility on the space on my channel, because that's the intention which I started the Spiritual Social, to be like a wonderful oasis away from the roughness of the world, to be a place of imaginative, creative escapism, healing, and empowerment. Okay, so that short introduction to the side. Today I received 3 decks. Thank you so much, my lovely subscribers, for donating these beautiful decks to my channel. And I was so excited when I got them that I just thought, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a cleansing to make them my own, and then I'm going to just create a reading for you guys. I feel super inspired, so why not? And I'm also drying up a couple of flower petals to prepare a new, I think I will call it a mixed species petal reading, because I have a lot of different flowers in this period because it's spring in my region, so I can benefit from a lot of beautiful flora. And I just thought, okay, you know what? As I'm drying them up, why not give you a choice of them? So we have here for group 1, you can either choose by the deck or the flower. We have the Halloween Tarot, which came in this beautiful box, or you can go by the Daffodil, you know, gorgeously bright solar plexus chakra energy. Okay, for group 2, we have here the Everyday Tarot, which came in this awesome box, and actually Araceli gave me some instructions, as apparently some people complained that it's a difficult deck to pull out. I didn't find it so difficult, but yeah, maybe I can understand how some people might stumble with it. This is by Bridget Esselmont, who is a person whose website I found invaluable when I started first learning about tarot. She was one of the first that had a lot of resources in the interpretation of cards, so I'm super blessed that I have this deck. Thank you so much, Araceli. And we also have here a rose of many different colors. You see it's already kind of withering. I cannot wait to use it in a flower petals reading. And then for group 3, I also have here this beautiful red tulip. Very delicate, very Dutch. It has this gorgeous rebellious streak. And I also have here the Prisma Visions Tarot. It's a holographic tarot deck. Absolutely awesome. So I just thought I'd put these gorgeous decks in your service today and create a Lilliput reading, a reading in which I use tiny decks for your viewing pleasure, on the topic of what is your crush thinking and feeling about you. Please like this video. Feel free to also dislike it, express yourself, comment down below. I love to read your comments. Subscribe as well. Include yourself in my family. Don't just be like a weird gawker sitting on the outside looking in. Just come in. Take part in this beautiful community that we created here. For any other needs, I have a bunch of links in the description box below and in the comment section. Feel free to consider a personal reading with me. Feel free as well to visit my other channel, The Spiritual Soulscapes. Feel free as well to purchase my twin flame erotic novel, The Storyteller. You can follow me on Instagram. It's just lots of beautiful things to do. You can also read articles from my website. Yeah, I am very productive on many different channels, guys, so please make use of that. Okay, without further ado, I don't want to keep you waiting. I know your time is precious. Thank you so much for being here, and let's get to your reading. Hey, my lovely group 1. This is my Daffodil Crew. For those of you that were drawn to this bright yellow gorgeous flower, it's giving you a kiss. Okay, I'll cut the cheesy part out. Okay, so let's find out. First of all, what is your crush thinking about you? And I'm going to use the Halloween Tarot for that. So Spirit, could you please indicate what is group 1's crush thinking about them for Daffodil Crew? Oof. I think that they're trying to compartmentalize their feelings. I feel like they're trying to think, I like you because you are this person. I don't like this person. I love that person. With that person, I only have sex. With that other person, I only have, I don't know, fun interactions. Another person is just in my friend zone. It's a sense of they are trying to contain themselves. They're trying to control what they're feeling. What they're thinking. They're an analyst. That's what I'm getting. We will get into their feelings in a second, but I feel like this person could be a little bit messy internally, even though they come across as very organized and ordered, as if they have a plan, as if they're always thinking things through. Okay, so the cards that you got here, we have here the King of Imps. So this is the King of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign. We have here as well the Knight of Ghosts. This person wants to proposition you. They want to ask you out on a date, but they're holding themselves back. Why are they holding themselves back? So they're thinking of asking you out. They're thinking of making a more flirtatious, romantic move towards you. But I think that they give you the impression that they're very standoffish, that they don't care. There could be a lot of pride involved. We see here Leo in the background, right? It's like, I don't chase you, you come to me, right? Leos attract. They are ruled by the energy of the sun. And all the other planets in our solar system revolve around the sun. It's not the other way around, right? So Leos never chase. They don't feel like they should put effort necessarily into attracting partners. They do put effort into long-term connections. That's true. They're very loyal once committed, but it's hard to actually get a Leo to chase you. You usually chase a Leo if you're romantically linked to them. And if you don't believe me, look at Camila Cabello and her relationship with, I forgot his name, but was it Mendes or wait? They just broke up recently, and he is a Leo and she is a Pisces. Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes. Sorry guys, I don't listen to his music, so I don't really know him. I just know what I've been reading from some sort of YouTube recommendations, some clips I've been watching about them. Yeah, so it's kind of like that situation. In that situation, I always felt like Camila was the one that was putting in a lot of work, and he was the one that was just receiving, you know. So maybe you guys have a similar kind of interaction. Be careful, okay? We have here the Page of Ghosts. Again, like a lot of blocked romantic energy. It's like this person wants to actually send out an invitation, make a romantic offer. And the energy is decreasing. The energy of this romantic offer, I think the more that they sit on it, it's decreasing, because we go from the Knight to the Page. And potentially it will go into the 10 of Cups, then the 9 of Cups, then the 8 of Cups, right? The more time passes, the more this person is holding their pride, the lesser the opportunity for them to truly enjoy hanging out with you, enjoy getting to know you, enjoy kissing you, cuddling you, you know, all those fun things that you do at the beginning of a romantic connection. The 10 of Imps, the 10 of Wands, it was blocked, right? So it's kind of like they want to drop the burden. I feel like thinking about you to this person feels like a burden, because I feel like you're not making a move towards them, and there might be like a cold front between the two of you. Like there's a lot of tension, there's a lot of attraction. You're waiting for him to act, he's waiting for you to act. And I say him because I see a King of Wands, so the majority of you are dealing with a male, but you could be, you know, a man also in love with a man. There is something here about, I just get that this person can be quite arrogant. I'm sorry. I know the King of Wands upright is not necessarily a negative interpretation of the King of Wands. This is a person that is charismatic, courageous, creative. They're a boss at whatever it is that they're doing. They're slaying, you know, they lead. But with this 10 of Imps, Knight of Ghosts, Page of Ghosts, it's almost as if they don't want to feel, or they're blocking themselves from feeling. And they see love as a burden. They see their feelings as a burden. So it's not just about an attraction towards you. But in general, I think this individual doesn't like to feel. We have here the 5 of Pumpkins. feeling abandoned, feeling on the outside looking in. I think that this person feels that you might be the one that needs to chase them, to apologize to them, to move the connection further. Let me just move the cards so you see them better. This is so sweet. It looks like Fester from the Addams Family. Yeah, I'm getting a sense as well that this person can be a little bit like a big kid. In spite of the fact that they come across as rough and tough, and maybe they're also quite athletic and muscular, they can be a bit like a kid. Like, you need to kind of be the tough, loving mommy. Yeah, I wanted to say mother, but then mommy came out. So truly this person has some sort of mother complex, some sort of unresolved, kind of maybe even a dysfunctional attachment pattern. They could be resistant, they could be avoidant. There is a feeling here that, in this case, I would say that they are avoidant rather than resistant. There's a case of, I don't chase people, people chase me. What are you doing? Why aren't you chasing me? And the more time passes, and the more you don't make a move towards me, the more I'm going to get more upset on you, and I'm just going to think this is a burden. I'm just going to drop you if you make a move later on, unless you make it when I want to. It's like, I want my toy and I want it now. Why aren't you giving me my toy? But it's like, they're not putting in any work. This person's thought patterns are very immature. I'm just going to put it out there, okay? I'm sorry I have to say this, but this is what I see. It feels like this person is obeying more their ego. We have here the demon behind them. It's obeying more their ego than anything else. And the ego is the one that cries and whines and wants everything without putting in the work, without being modest, without taking into account the other person's perspective. This person just mostly thinks about them. I'm sorry, but they think about them, and they think that they don't want to give you a love offer. They don't want to ask you out on a date unless you do something for them, because they don't want to be this neglected child left out in the cold, like potentially they were made to feel in a connection with the first significant woman in their life, their mother, their caretaker. Oof. Okay, so this is what they're thinking. Now, what is it that they're feeling? What it is that? Great grammar. Okay, so let's see. Okay, what is it that they're feeling? You could also be dealing with a low-key narcissist as well, a person that kind of hates themselves, but at the same time, they put a lot of effort into how they look. Because they know that looking good attracts people, and then they can manipulate those people to do their biting. And a narcissist is basically characterized by low empathy, high on criticism, a really tough inner critic that they apply on other people as well. Because, and why am I saying this? Because this flower, the Latin name is Narcissus. Yeah, so just so you know, a person that fell in love in Greek mythology with their own reflection. Yeah, so what are they feeling? Oh, block cards, great. The Sun, you make them happy. Okay, this is good. This is good. Although the Sun, next to the King of Wands, can also talk about a very big ego. A very, very big ego, okay? An ego that, you know, you cannot see the boundaries of. A person that thinks everything revolves around them. But I want to go for the positive interpretation. I want to give this individual some space for growth and hope. And I think you do too. Yeah. There is a reason why you felt attracted to this person, why you're crushing on them. And I don't think it's just because they might look good. So the Sun, you make them feel a lot of different things. You see all the colors. Wow, these cards. Wow. You make them happy. You make them feel like a kid. You make this kid that is outside, you know, feeling unloved, feeling unprotected, sad outside in the cold, in the winter's cold, dragged by his mother God knows where, to what sort of responsible function. You make that child play. You make that child come out. You make this person laugh. And sometimes, yeah, I feel that they could even laugh because they are teasing you or making fun of you. I don't know if they actually said that to you in your interactions, but they could just like make fun of your job, make fun of how you dress, but it's kind of not in a mean way. I feel like they just think, oh my God, you're so weird. What is wrong with you? Where did you come from? Are you from planet Earth? Jesus. You know, why do I keep thinking of this zany person? I'm getting a sense, if you are a woman, this is the manic pixie dream girl complex that this man could have. You know, in the manic pixie dream girl myth, men usually that are highly intelligent but quite depressed and self-involved tend to idealize the girl child kind of ideal of femininity. You know, the fairy that comes and rescues them and gives them some sort of deeper meaning to their life. Kind of the energy of 500 Days of Summer, if you know the movie, or which other? Oh, I forgot. That movie with Natalie Portman. I forgot the name of it. Oh, and Zach Braffman. Anyway, I'm sure you guys are going to comment down below. You remember it. That's kind of the energy I'm picking up here. Maybe that was the initial attraction. You know, he was depressed. You came like a ray of light into his life. You made him feel better. But now it's so much about him and him needing to be rescued by you that what about you? Who's taking care of you in this connection, you know? And I want you to be very aware of this so that you don't sell yourself short and invest all this energy, all of your love energy into a connection where you just feed a bottomless pit, this person's heart. Now, we also have this card, the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy, but blocked. So this person is not able to give you emotional stability. Unfortunately, this person is not somebody to go slow and steady. They might be erratic. They could just, they might push you away emotionally one moment, and then the next moment they could be like, hey, can I jump into your bed at 3 a.m. in the morning because I miss you and I'm incredibly hot for you right now. And then they will just get up and move and, you know, stonewall you for a couple of days, which is not at all normal treatment. It's not at all something you should encourage, I feel. Whatever this person is dealing with, I feel that they need to heal and then consider a connection with you. Because at the moment, there's a lot of unconscious shadow work that they need to be doing. And instead of actually working on that, they are blurting it out on everybody they relate to. And I want you to stay out of that crossfire. I feel like you've already been affected by it, but just keep in mind that this individual's healing is not your responsibility. Unless you are their therapist, you know. We have here the 9 of Wands. So yeah, this is about resistance. This person is emotionally resistant to this connection. They've put up a wall and they're waiting for you to push and break down the wall and tell them how much you love them and tell them that they're the only one for you. But in return, they're not going to give you anything but like toughness. It's like they want to test you. It's a very, I'm surprised that Taurus came out because it's a very Scorpionic way. It's like, prove your love to me. Only after you've been placed through the worst tests will I give you the respect that you need, which is not at all okay. And only unhealed, low vibrational Scorpios act like that. High vibrational Scorpios, they heal other people. They give without limits because they know that they're safe and protected. They know that they've got the power in any situation. So what have they got to lose? What have they got to fear? Nothing. So there is an energy here that potentially could be dealing with a fire sign, a Taurus, a Leo, or a Scorpio. This is the energy that I'm picking up on. Some of you could be dealing with some sort of Pisces that has a victim complex. I mean, it's so sad, you know. But at the same time, I do need to read the cards as I see them. We also have here the World blocked. Yeah, let's unblock them. I mean, hopefully, you know me, I unblock the energy. So by the time that you're seeing this reading, there's already a positive change that we're setting into motion. Through your energy, listening to this, processing what I'm saying, but also through my energy of unblocking and seeing the situation for what it is, but then infusing it with hope, infusing it with confidence, yeah. Manipura, the solar plexus chakra, our seat of self-control. Then hopefully we're changing the energies a little bit. This is my hope, this is my intention, so may it be. So the World talks about exploration, success, achievement, a beautiful completion, but it is blocked. So it's almost as if this person is not actually pursuing you, but it's also not giving you a clear go away, I don't want you, you know? It's kind of stringing you along in order to get you to do something for them. So I think that if you are at the end of this reading, if you're thinking, okay, I'm done and through with this person, I've been feeling the same kind of things, Lexi, you pinpointed my intuition very well, then I would say, you know, take control and create closure for yourself with this individual in your mind and in your heart. However, if on the other hand, you want to spend more time getting to know this person, you are attracted to complicated individual, and this individual is very complicated, you want to spend time healing this person, then I suggest that you take into account the fact that this person wants you to chase them, okay? And if you feel that this is what you like to do, if you're comfortable with that, I know there are, even if you're a woman, if you have Mars in the 5th house, Mars in the 7th house, if you have Mars conjunct Pluto, Pluto on the ascendant or in the 1st house, you naturally take control in a connection. So go ahead and do it. Chase this guy, okay? Show him that you care. Show him that you might be one of the few persons in their life that you care. If, on the other hand, you're more Venusian, you like to be chased, you don't like to consider love to be such a pain game, then feel free to just, you know, say a prayer, bless this individual, and move on to greener pastures, because this is quite a complicated individual you're dealing with, okay? And what is the outcome in this connection? Because I did say I'm going to give you an outcome card. The 7 of Wands, yeah, fighting. You're going to have to fight. This is a relationship. This person is for perseverant individuals. Are you a perseverant, determined individual? Do you want to work for this connection? You might have Venus conjunct Saturn, yeah, Venus conjunct Pluto, Venus in Scorpio, Venus in Capricorn. In which case you're up for a challenge. You're like, yeah, give me. I want something complicated. I want to work. I want to prove myself. I want this person to love me. Then go ahead. Green light. This is the individual for you. I do think that you have the potential to break this person's not boundaries, but this barrier that they created between themselves and other people. You can prove them differently. On the other hand, if you don't want to put a lot of work into this connection, if you just are here to wonder, oh, there's just this guy that, you know, or I would say guy. I keep trying to make it gender neutral, but I am so pulled in the direction of this King of Wands, and I can understand why you're attracted to this individual, because they've got like a pretty magnetic force field. Maybe you just thought they're hot and you were just wondering, would this work out? In this case, if you're a more lighthearted individual, I would say, you know, just consider it as a passing fling. It would be better, you know, for you in this way. You would avoid some heartache, some pain, some wasted time. Because with the 7 of Wands, I see that a lot of work is necessary in this connection. This individual will challenge you. They might push you away. They could even low-key verbally say some very mean things, you know. And if you're not willing to stand up to this, then I would say walk away now. Walk away, okay? But on the other hand, if you feel that, no, this is my person, I feel like such a strong link to them, and I feel that for the majority of you, this could be a karmic teacher, so somebody that you know from a past life that appeared to help you develop character, then go for it. You know, it feels like for some of you, this might be destiny, okay? So the choice is up to you. I felt called by Spirit to give you these two options just so that you understand that there is a measure of free will in this connection. Maybe you didn't have free will in actually meeting this individual. This individual just popped up in your field of vision, but you do have control over your actions and over what you decide to do in the situation. Okay, my loves? So this is what I had for you, Group 1, my beautiful Daffodil Crew. God bless you, take care, and may all your love wishes come true. Hope to see you in my next one. Hey, Group 2, this reading is for those of you that were drawn to this gorgeous rose. Okay, so it seems like Luna, my cat, is contributing a little bit to this reading. Wow, already cards are starting to flip out. This person is impatient, the person that you have on your mind. But I'm going to begin first, not with the Everyday Tarot. I'm going to use the Everyday Tarot for the outcome card. I'm going to begin first with the Halloween Tarot to try to see what this person is thinking. And then I'm going to pull from the Prisma Visions Tarot to see what this person is feeling. And then I'll use the Everyday Tarot. Yeah, so it's, I'm kind of getting, you might expect the situation with your crush to be a step-by-step thing. But this person wants to just get down to it, you know. There could be an incompatibility here between a person that's very cautious and reflective and a person that's quite impulsive and passionate. Let's see. So, Spirit, for group 2, what are they thinking? Okay, we got a bunch of information blocked. Not that good, because it seems like this individual is in a pretty low vibrational state. Let's see what else. Wow, all the cards are blocked, and I was holding the deck upright. So yeah, this is yeah, we're gonna have to do some saging here. What kind of guys are you guys crushing on? What's happening here? Although, you know, there's a lot of fear and anger in the collective at the moment, a lot of uncertainty, so people might be acting out of character, not really being their best self. We're all trying to cope as best as we can with this transition from Pluto and Capricorn to Pluto and Aquarius, so I can understand it, okay? I'm not gonna judge it in any way. But I don't like this energy for you, so I'm going to unblock it. The Ace of Ghosts, the Two of Ghosts. Wow, there's a progression here. The Three of Ghosts. We also have the Seven of Bats. I just love this deck. And the Six of Bats. This is so cute. Okay, so this is an individual that has been deeply hurt. An individual that's very sensitive, likes to feel. But for some reason, their thoughts at the moment are drained of emotional energy. They might be running on empty. They could be a little bit burnt out from work. They could have overstudied. There is a feeling that they are using their intellect almost as if acting against their feelings. The decisions they are making at the moment are about emotional repression, emotional control, and not about expression. But they are nonetheless an individual that is very filled with emotion, quite sensitive, quite artistic, quite poetic, and I would even say a low-key romantic. The Two of Ghosts, the Two of Cups. This person is yearning for a connection that feels like you guys would be two peas in a pod. I don't think that they... Okay, I want to correct myself. I don't think necessarily that they think that you guys are soulmate material. Not yet. I think you guys need to get to know one another a bit more. But there is strong potential here. This person is willing to consider a connection with someone as a deep soul connection, as a deep soul bond. This person has romantic ideas about love. But for some reason, it could be that they're separated from their friends. They might have been betrayed by a friend, betrayed by a partner. They wanted to give a lot of love. They were generous with their feelings in the past. And now their mind is playing tricks on them because we're looking at their mental energy, right? Their mind is playing tricks on them. It's like they want to open up and give you a romantic offer. They want to start a new connection with you. But then their mind steps in and it's like, nope, remember what happened last time. Remember how this person cheated on you. Remember how your friends made fun of you. Walk away, walk towards calmer waters. Get what you can from this individual and walk away. Use them as they used you in the past. Oof, wow. Yeah, the Seven of Bats is the Seven of Swords. This is the card of a blatant thief, right? A person that just steals in broad daylight. A person that has a lot and wants to grab even more without giving anything in return. And they walk away thinking that they're winning something, but they're not. They're cheating themselves. However, I am happy to see that this energy is decreasing. So the 7 of Bats is slowly being replaced in this person's psyche with the 6 of Bats, walking away from the drama, walking away from self-deceit. When the cards are blocked, they don't only mean that the energy is not forthcoming, but also that the energy is going within, right? Whatever cards are upright, energy is without. It involves other people. It is freely expressed. But when cards are blocked, the energy is introspective. It goes within the individual. It's all about what they keep inside. So they're trying to love themselves. They're trying to rely only on themselves. They're trying to see positive energy around themselves in spite of the hardships. They're trying to walk away from self-deceit. And they are indeed trying to let go of the drama, even though they find it very hard. This individual could have a pleasure for shoes because my cat is playing with my shoes at the moment. If you heard a little bump, she's just in the wardrobe playing with my shoes. So there could be something here about maybe they might enjoy it when you wear shoes. They could have a low-key shoe fetish. There's something about elegance, poise, balance, putting you on a bit of a pedestal. But this individual's thoughts are turned towards themselves at the moment. They don't want to risk being in a connection with someone else, unfortunately. Let's see what they're feeling, okay? It might as well be that they are in a period right now of convalescence. They're recovering from a disease. They're trying to overcome a bad habit. They might be even trying to overcome an addiction here. And they could be a little bit depressed. I'm not going to lie. This is an individual that keeps mulling over the things in the past, ruminating over them, right? So intense obsession with darker experiences from the past. Let's see. So, Spirit, what is this person feeling? Okay, finally a positive card. We have here the 7 of Wands next to the 8 of Pentacles. And then we have here the 9 of Chalices and the 8 of Chalices. Yeah, okay. This person is trying to overcome depression. They could even have manic episodes. Maybe they go, you know, one moment they feel peachy and cheery and they're very helpful and they're productive. And then for 2 weeks you don't hear about anything from them. They just go incommunicando because they cannot get out of the bed. Literally, they cannot get out of the bed. All the past, their past pain, their past disappointments wash over them like a tidal wave, and they are just drowning in the experiences of the past. But that they do think, or they feel more like it, because we're looking at their emotional side, they feel that you are a person that they would like to put work in this connection with you. They feel that you're an honorable individual. I feel like they trash talk themselves a lot. Their mind plays a lot of tricks on them. And it's strange. I feel like they have these very emotional inner dialogues with themselves where it's kind of like they don't... It's okay. I can feel this individual's frustration. Sometimes they can't even speak. They have so many things to say, they don't even know where to begin. But it's like they don't look at the facts in their life. There are no swords here. It's a lot of cups. So they're very much blocked in emotional patterns. Oh, how that person felt, how that person looked at me, how that person hugged me or kissed me. But they don't actually take into account the bigger picture that, okay, they might have been disappointed by a person in their past, but also there were other people around them that looked up to them. Or maybe they went through a period where they had a very bad romantic breakup, but they were doing quite well at work and they were learning new things. And maybe their parents and their friends wanted to help them. So it's like it's a one-track kind of mind. But emotionally, they feel like you would be worth the effort. They feel like you're a person that actually supports their partner, is loyal to the person they have chosen romantically. And I have to, sorry about this, but I had to take my cat who is jumping on my laptop away from it. So maybe you, I'm kind of getting this energy of savior complex. You might need to save this person from themselves because they want to give up on this connection with you, even as they see that you might be a good opportunity for them. And I'm hugging my cat right now, and it's kind of like I had to pick her away from the laptop and hug her, and she's actually feeling quite good. She's purring. So we have 8-8. You could be in a twin flame connection. You might not be aware of it. For some of you that are highly intuitive, you already know. And this is a confirmation. I feel like eventually you can be this person's wish fulfillment. They wish upon you. They wish upon a star for you, more better said. So they wish upon a star for you. There is an energy here of you give them power. You give them energy to live. Luna, no. No. And Luna is right now trying to tackle me. So I don't know. I feel like this can be a connection that could go low-key aggressive. What is this energy? Okay. I want to pull one more card. It's like this person can get like there are two sides to this individual. They can be sweet but a little bit depressed, and then they go energetic, but they can become a little bit aggressive and cross over boundaries. 8 of Cups. This talks about unhealed trauma, needing to let something go, but regretting the fact that they have to end something, but they don't have a choice. So there might be some sort of trauma that they need to overcome. Like my cat is destroying my bathroom right now. I feel like this person wants to just destroy something in their life. Sorry about this. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's quite rebellious right now. She's upset with me because I took her away from the laptop. So we have 9 of Chalices, 9 of Cups. This situation can turn from something quite low, sad, into something quite positive. But it might be a little bit about fulfilling this person's ego. Yeah, 4 of Swords. I feel like Spirit is saying you have to put this connection to rest. This person needs a lot of rest. So if you felt like there was initially an attraction, but then things kind of stopped midway, there is no sort of resolution. This is because you need to rest, and this person clearly needs to rest, and they need some therapy as well. They need to talk to somebody, to a counselor, about this big loss in their life, about why do they go into these bouts of depression, why the self-deception, the self-sabotage, why can't they walk away from drama, why do they feel like they want to give up on love when love knocks at their door. Yeah, so you see, this is an individual that has decided to potentially climb a mountain or end the fight, and there is snow falling around this person. There's this cold gust of wind and snow, freezing something that was once passionate. Yeah. So I do think that this is the classic case that if the situation between you and your crush didn't work out, if this person ghosted you, we have a lot of ghosts over here, then it's for your benefit. Spirit is protecting you from this individual, and I feel like this individual would like to protect you from their own self, to be honest, because they've got a lot of things to deal with. I have the Joker face here, so maybe this person, maybe if you watch the movie with Joaquin Phoenix, there is something about this person's psychology that you would understand through the example of the Joker. Let's see. Outcome of this connection. Final card. The Sun. Okay. Knight of Swords. The Sun. Knight of Swords and the Sun. It's like you need to intervene in this person's life. An intervention is necessary. Because Knight of Swords blocked is somebody of the same age as you, a male, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, that refuses to communicate with you because they're acting a little bit childish. What is it with this energy? It's like there seems to be like a lot of immaturity in the collective at the moment. I'm not sure what's happening. I mean, I'm trying not to judge it in any way, but the energies are just a bit off. Like the romantic energies are just very off. It's like people are just trying to hook up or get what they want from a connection and completely drop the emotional part, not invest in connections because they have their own traumas to deal with. But why connect in the first place if there is this drama? Spirit, what are we supposed to understand from this? A horse that should fly but is not able to, and a horse and a child on top of it. Inner child healing. This person is trying to heal their masculine side. Their capacity to act has been deeply wounded. Their capacity to think about the facts in their life has been deeply wounded in their childhood. And that's why they find it hard to talk to you. That's why they find it hard to take action, because I feel that they can't even do this for themselves in their own life. So until this person's masculine side has been healed, their animus, their divine masculine archetype, I don't feel like this person will initiate anything. And I just genuinely feel, group 2, you're better off like using your beautiful, romantic, passionate energy in with someone else in your life, but in a different area. You could be like a beautiful romantic. You might enjoy watching romantic movies, reading classical love stories. And maybe you thought that this person could offer you something like that. But I just see it here that this individual is far too, I'm just going to say it, it's far too broken inside to give you anything at the moment. The energy could change. There is hope here for happiness. It could be that around the month of August, Leo season, there could be some sort of awkward communication because the Knight of Swords was blocked. But now that I've unblocked the Nine of Swords, let's just hope that there will be a direct, clear, concise communication from this individual around the month of August. But you do you. You continue to live your life and try not to think too much about this person if they're not communicating to you at the level at which you should be communicated with, with respect, with love and admiration. I'm kind of mincing my phrasal verbs as well in this reading, so maybe you guys have some sort of language divide between the two of you. One could be a native English speaker and the other one might not be, so there could be the language barrier between the two of you. I'm hearing that somebody here could be Argentinian. Okay, well, this is the reading that I had for you, group 2. Sorry, I did my best to make it as positive as possible, but it seems like we're dealing with some pretty heavy energies. Group 1 had some heavy energies. Let's see how group 3 will be like. Anyway, keep in mind, you have a lot of free will in this situation, and you're a powerful creator. So don't take tarot as some sort of fated explanation. I'm just a guide, but you create the blueprint of your life. Okay, my loves? Well, I hope to see you in my next one. I'm sending you lots of light. Bye. Hello, group 3. Hello, my tulip group. This is for those of you that were drawn to this beautiful red flower. Welcome to a reading on the topic of what is your crush thinking, feeling about you, and what could be the potential outcome between the two of you. So let's see. Oh, okay. I'm already getting a much more direct energy with group 3. Group 1 and 2. Poof. I don't know what kind of individuals you guys are crushing on, but they were a bit heavy. So I can already feel a much more clear path for you. But let's see what the cards have to say. I don't want to jump ahead of myself. Spirit, for group 3, our Tulip Crew. What is their crush thinking about them? Whoa. Oh, you are heavily on their mind. I need to say this, okay? So this is already, let's see if in a positive way, but 6 of Imps. Oh, this person is cocky. King of Bats, Ace of Imps blocked, the Hanged Man. Of course, we had to have a situation where, you know, the major arcana is the Hanged Man, and next to the Devil blocked. This person thinks that they could be a menace in your life. Like, I need to hold back. I need to hold back. Don't overwhelm this person. You don't want this person to think you're a freak, you know. They feel so much passion for you. I think that this started very strongly as a sexual attraction. I feel like this person, when they look at you, at your photos, they are biting their lower lip with desire. Six of Imps, the Victory card, the Six of Wands. This deck is so sweet. I love it so much. But no, honestly, coming back to the energy, this is a lot about, I'm going for it. I'm asking this person out. I'm knocking on their front door. I'm sending a text message. I'm calling them. You could actually receive a piece of news or action from this individual right after you finish watching this reading. So yeah, let me know down in the comments if this applies. This is about impatience, right? So this is the card of impatience and passion, to the point where I'm actually not being able to enunciate my words. So Spirit, please allow me to kind of speak through this reading. Wow, this person's energy is hot, hot, hot. The Ace of Imps at the same time. Yeah, so you know when a train is trying to change tracks, and sometimes they are coming with quite a lot of velocity and the tracks don't change properly, and they just like, you know, they kind of create some sort of havoc on the tracks. And there you hear the screeching of the metal tracks. That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up. It's like, oh my God, I have so much passion. I want this person. I want group 3. But then, whoop, hold back. Try not to get too aroused too quickly. Try not to put too much effort into this. Play it cool, play it nice, okay? Don't come across as a creep. Come across as a cool-headed person. Cool hand look. I don't know if you guys know the movie with Paul Newman, but that's kind of the energy that this person is trying to portray. But actually, they're quite messy with the ways in which they think about you. I think that this person fantasized so much about you. They already, in their mind, they already had you in different positions. They already had you in a variety of different scenarios. You guys already moved to the many different stages of your imaginary relationship in their head. But that's the funny thing. This person comes across as articulate, intelligent, cool, detached, but this is not who they really are. I see that the King of Bats sits in the center, air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And actually this person's like inner energy is, you know, the Six of Imps and the Devil, the Ace of Imps. This is just like a lot of fiery energy. And the Hanged Man next to the Devil, this is Neptune next to Saturn, next to Capricorn. So we have here, like, this person could have a Neptune in Capricorn, by the way. They might have been born towards the end of the 80s. But there's a feeling here that they've got these rich fantasies of stability and long-term commitment with you, of making love only with you as their main partner or their only partner, better said. I hope that you will be their only partner and not just their main partner, their main squeeze, so to say. Oh, I hate that kind of language, but there you go, it came out. There is a feeling here that this person is really trying to put on their best behavior in front of you. You know, with the moth over here, it's like, I'm drawn to you like a moth to a flame, but I'm trying to put my devil at bay, right? Get behind me, Satan. There is a feeling here as well that this person with the bats is quite sensitive, but they might come across as quite creepy. Maybe they have a Venus in Scorpio, so they can, even though they're incredibly sensitive and intuitive and romantic and passionate, they come across as very intense and creepy and a bit, you know, they might proposition you to have sex far too early in the connection, and then they might not say anything because you might have pushed them away. There is a feeling here of missed rhythm, missed tempo, and this person is really trying to change the way that they relate in personal connections with you. So lucky you. You are both the benefactor of this improved version of themselves, but also it's kind of like you're the test guinea pig. Because I feel like this person is not yet comfortable with this new romantic identity. I feel like in the past, this person might have been frolicking around. They could have been a player or playerette. There is a feeling that this person is trying to do better, though. They're trying to atone. They're trying to sacrifice their lower needs for the benefit of getting to know a person, communicating with you, being friendly, being chill, even though this person doesn't have a chill to give inside of themselves. They're like a volcano. But they do try to PR the way they come across, right? So they try to improve themselves and be a better walking, talking commercial for their romantic identity. The devil next to the page of pumpkins. Yeah, that talks about this. I'm trying to form this new identity. I'm trying to materialize love. I'm trying to go about love in a completely different way. The page of pumpkins. Pumpkins are super nourishing. You know, this also talks about a person that's studying. So I'm kind of getting, for some of you, this person could be born in autumn. They could be a little bit bookish. They might be a Virgo if Neptune, so if Pisces or Capricorn doesn't resonate, or air energy doesn't resonate. I feel like for others of you, this could be a Virgo, because I'm reading here for a large collective, right? So this person thinks about you so much at nighttime, and especially around the full moon. And I feel the need to expel some air. I feel that they could even touch themselves thinking about you, with the page of pumpkins here and the devil. Like they take their desire in their own hands, at their fingertips, if you know what I mean. So you do provoke a lot of sexual excitement inside of them, and they are thinking massively about you, but they're trying to control themselves. They're trying to be more civil. Yeah, this could be a person that has a south node placement in Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, and they're trying to actually learn how to become more emotionally detached. So their north node is in Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, and they're trying to pay attention to social etiquette and to the ways in which they put their desire into words, not just take action on it impulsively. So that's what they're thinking. Now let's see, what are they feeling? Because I can see that this person's thoughts are on fire, yeah. They are doing their best. They are trying to overcome this devil. So, you know, I commend them. This is beautiful. Now, what are they feeling? Six of Swords. They're feeling, and it's blocked. They're feeling a little bit dramatic. They might be feeling that you could be slipping away, that they might lose you if they don't act, if they don't show you how much they desire you. The Justice. Oh, they feel it's unfair. There is something unfair, or they are perceiving your connection as, you know what, this is not working out how I wanted to. Or you're not giving in the same way at which they feel that they're giving in this connection. There's just a sense of unfairness. It's unfair, and I'm feeling really riled up about you. And the way you're treating me, it just feels a little bit... It's like this person almost kind of feels like you're trying to trick them or do something underhand. Like you might be giving off the impression like you're dating other people, like you keep your options open. And in the eventuality where you didn't have a conversation with this person about being exclusive with them, then of course you should date other options. You're still in that phase of, I'm just trying to get to know people. I'm trying to, you know, open myself up romantically. But this person could be having a very strange feeling of possessiveness over you because of the fact that they build you up so much in their mind, and they had this imaginary connection with you in their mind. They consumed you erotically in their mind. So they feel very possessive of you in reality, even though they haven't communicated this to you. This is so, oh, come on. It's a little bit like high school, you know? Like, I fantasize about you so much, therefore you are with me, therefore how dare you entertain connections with other people. But oh wait, I forgot to actually tell you that I like you and I want to be in a full relationship with you. So I feel like on some level their feelings are unjustified with the justice blocked here. No, no, no. On some level they do need to kind of establish some sort of order inside of themselves, come to a state of inner peace, because at the moment they're a little bit all over the place with their feelings. They're a little bit tremulous, you know, trembling almost with desire. They could even get the shakes around you. We have the King of Swords twice. Wow. So in their feelings as well as in their thoughts. Okay, the good part is that their feelings are matching with their thoughts. There isn't such a big divide. This is not an inner conflict between mind and heart. But it's also not a situation where whatever they are feeling and thinking, they are able to express in a harmonious way. It's kind of like this person wants you to guess what they're thinking and feeling. They might give you subtle hints. And for you, this could be like, what? This person actually signaled to me that I should come over, that they like me, that they love me. But whatever they're doing is far too subtle to register on the radar. But to them, this is like, whoa, no, come on, I showed you. You know, I touched you very softly on the hand, and you should know that this means I love you forever. Please don't cheat me with anyone else. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but it's a little bit ridiculous. And I know that you understand this because I know your intuition is really plugged into this. I feel like I'm confirming certain things here. Okay. So we have here the Page of Chalices and the Ace of Swords. Oh, and they're blocked. What is it with all this blocked energy? Okay, let's unblock it, yeah? Shall we? So let's manifest communication. Clear, direct, bold communication. A new way of seeing each other, a new way of thinking about you. Hopefully, a way of thinking about you that is not delusional, yeah? With the Hanged Man. A way of thinking about you that is based on a real love offer, a real date, the opportunity to truly spend some time feeling each other, getting to know one another, not just imagining you and furiously touching themselves thinking of you. Because this is just a realm of fantasy. They could be studying at the moment. They might be overwhelmed with work responsibilities. So maybe that's why they feel like they don't have space, like it's unfair that you appeared in their life when they are so problematically involved in their profession. But there is a sense of inner coherence. Let's unblock the Six of Swords so that this person can actually walk away from drama, walk away from a desire to feel that they are somehow the loser in this connection, that they never get what they want. Because that's not the truth. This is just a way in which this person likes to block themselves from actually taking action and fulfilling their fantasies into reality. Because I think you will really enjoy the way that this person flatters you, wants you, desires you. If only they wouldn't hold themselves back so much due to other people's criticism of their behavior in the past. See, that's what happens sometimes. We get to meet a lot of karmic partners that are supposed to teach us lessons. And we are supposed to keep being ourselves through these lessons, even as we're incorporating maybe better ways of reacting, better ways of thinking, better ways of speaking. But we still need to remain ourselves, authentic to who we really are. If you're an artist, you're not going to change overnight into a businessman just because people are making fun of your craft. You continue to grow as an artist, but you stay an artist. That's just an example. But I feel like this person is like this passionate adventurer, this active individual who's trying right now to play it really cool, who's trying to be this office clerk, when in reality they should be driving a Jeep through the jungle, you know? But they're trying to be like the studious kids. They're trying to be the geek because maybe they think that this is what will get them the love that they want, the acclaim that they want. And by not being themselves, they are not summoning up the courage to truly begin an authentic relationship with you too. Aww. Well, I have unblocked these cards, so hopefully these energies will now ground into something much more stable. I am feeling a deeper state of peace than what I felt at the beginning. Although I can understand your frustration. What is the outcome, Spirit? What is the outcome in this connection? For group 3, for my lovely Tulip group. You might need to watch the movie Tulip Fever. Maybe that might actually tell you a little bit. The dynamics between the characters in that movie might tell you a little bit about the dynamics that you might be experiencing with your crush. You know, they might hold a mirror to the situation. For some of you, not for all. The Ten of Pentacles. Whoa. So this has the potential to grow in time into something really solid. You guys are meant to somehow collaborate together, work together. This might be an individual that you met through work. And you're meant to collaborate. And I feel like you guys are not just going to collaborate on one small project and then move on. You are meant to sustain this collaboration for a longer period of time. You might even have a baby together. You might adopt a pet together. You might slowly decide that, you know what, we're brave enough to move in together and give this a try, give this a go. So the final card that we had here was the Page of Pumpkins, which is the Page of Pentacles. And now the outcome card is the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this connection will only get better in time. But there must be some sort of clear communication between you two and a feeling that you both are giving and receiving in equal amounts so that there won't be so much resentment from the part of your person regarding the injustice of this connection. Keep in mind, this is not necessarily something you're doing to piss them off. This is their own perception because they are trying to stifle who they are. So they might project their anger onto you when in reality they are annoyed at themselves for not allowing themselves to be who they naturally are. They're trying to fit into somebody else's shoes. So you have to be patient in this connection because I see that this person's desire to be someone else will gradually dismantle. It will be dissolved by the Hanged Man, a self-sacrifice. Yeah, so they're going to let go of this version that they're trying to act as if they are and just be who they really are. And then your connection is going to start growing much, much quicker. And it has the potential to, you know, to turn into something beautiful long-term. It has staying power. Your connection has staying power. It's just that your King of Swords needs to wise up a little bit and just understand that they are lovable for who they are, no matter who criticized them in the past. I don't know, maybe you can help them out a little bit. I do feel that you guys are confident and strong enough to handle this. But at the same time, as I said with the other piles, you can also just decide to walk away and move on to something better, something new, something different, or something that has nothing to do with the connection. Maybe you want to grow your creative projects or focus on your work. You are a powerful creator. You have a lot of free will in any of these connections, right? So tarot and oracle readings are not fate. I felt the need to emphasize this in the reading today. Maybe some of you need to hear it. Anyway, this is what I had for you. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope it brought some clarity. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's not really what I expected. I expected more loving messages to come through. But I have a duty to read you the cards as I see them and as you see them as well in front of you. So anyway, this is... I'm going to end it here. Group number 3. 3. Yeah, I'm already kind of mămpleticesc, as I would say in my language. Because, yeah, I feel like this is a connection that you need to wait on more information to come through. It's to be continued, yeah? To be continued. And I feel like I'm also kind of dragging the ending of this reading because I feel this energy of to be continued. So you have a choice whether you want to stay tuned or not. And I need to stop talking now because I'm already tripping over my words. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this brought clarity and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Mwah.